In a small village long ago, two poor sisters lived together. They were kind-hearted and hard-working, helping the villagers with small tasks in exchange for food. However, there were many days when they had nothing to eat and went to bed hungry. One evening, a tired old woman arrived in the village. She knocked on the door of a villager and asked, "Could I stay in your home for the night?" The villager, feeling crowded, replied, "I'm sorry, my house is full. I cannot offer you a place to stay." The old woman went from house to house, but each time the villagers refused, claiming they had no space. Finally, she reached the last house in the village, where the two poor sisters lived. The elder sister opened the door and listened to the old woman's request. With a kind smile, she said, "You may stay with us, but I am sorry, we have no food to offer you." The old woman nodded and replied, "That's fine, my dear. Thank you for your kindness." Grateful for their hospitality, the old woman entered the house, and as she settled in, she pulled a small crab from the folds of her clothes. She handed it to the elder sister and said, "Cook this crab into chutney." The elder sister hesitated and said, "But we have no rice to eat with the chutney." The old woman smiled and reassured her, "A little rice will be enough." Curious, the elder sister went to the kitchen and checked the rice bucket, finding only a single grain of rice. She was disheartened but decided to cook it anyway. To her astonishment, after a while, the pot was filled with enough rice to feed them all. Shocked and amazed, she realized the old woman was no ordinary person. When the meal was ready, the sisters served the old woman, who ate quietly. After finishing her meal, she said, "I would like to sleep now. Could you please lay out some extra mats for me? I need more space." The sisters, having only one mat, went to their neighbors to borrow a few more. They laid them out on the floor, and the old woman slept peacefully. Late in the night, the elder sister heard strange noises coming from the room where the old woman was sleeping. Curious, she peeked inside and saw something incredible. As the old woman turned in her sleep, rice began to spill out from her clothes, covering the floor. By morning, the house was filled with rice. When the neighbors came to collect the mats they had lent, they were amazed to see the abundance of rice everywhere. Word quickly spread through the village, and soon all the villagers gathered at the poor sister's house. Realizing that the old woman was no ordinary person, but perhaps an angel, they begged her to stay in their homes. The old woman smiled at the crowd and said, "I must continue my journey to other villages, but I will return one day. When I do, prepare a meal for me, and don't forget the crab chutney." With that, the old woman disappeared, leaving behind a village forever changed by the kindness of two poor sisters and the magic of a mysterious traveler.